Your boy Trey Songz.
What did Trigger Trey do?
Your boy in trouble. So not only do the neighbors not know his name, but also the city of Kansas City knows his name.
What do you mean?
He went to jail over the weekend.
What?
Apparently he was at the Chiefs game.
Trey.
He had a tussle. He punched the cop, put that nigga in a headlock. It's a whole video. It's a whole video.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He
punched the
and
cop.
he's still alive?
Yeah, I mean, I think the people was on his side a little bit, but then now that the police have released more, like, you know, what happened, and all this started supposedly, according to them, is because he didn't want to wear a mask in the stadium.
Don't tell.
So I guess people complained to security that he didn't have a mask on, and security tried to get him to put the mask on because it's a rule. You're supposed to.
Pandemic.
So the stadium people had to call the actual police. They ended up tussling. But didn't he, wasn't he in the hospital last year?
Yeah, he had COVID. No, wait. Was that him or we thinking Bobby Valentino?
I don't know.
I know Bobby Valentino had it. What? Dude, I don't. Oh, Trey. Is he out yet? Did somebody post his bail?
Yeah, he already took a picture on a private plane and all this stuff. So he all right. He all right. He ain't got no black eyes. So he okay.
So we can't be mad at the police in this situation because
I think we need to wait for more.
More details coming later.
Because he looked like WWE wrestlers. He had him in a full bulldog.
What?
He was bulldogging the shit out that cop.
What? More to come on that story. Oh, Trey. Niggas is running out of things to do. So, your boy Bow Wow.
Oh, Bow Weezy. What's his name? Shad
Moss. So, he is in talks of releasing a new album, and he's going to dedicate them all and name them all after women he's dated.
So, the songs are going to be named?
Like Angela Simmons and Black China and Keisha Cole.
So he don't have nothing better?
I mean, well, this is his excuse. So a video was released of him talking to his mom. I don't know if it was on, Growing Up Hip Hop or whatever show that he's on. And he was talking about how, his fans all love the Relationship Girl records. And this is quote from Bow Wow. So I said, I'm going to do a whole album like that, but I'm going to call it Letter to My Exes. Each song is about a girl who I shared a piece of my life with. There's going to be a little bit of backlash from it. You just got to wait and see. I know they're going to be nervous. The women will be nervous because it's Bow, so what is he going to say? So yeah, he's going to drop apparently some names that people didn't even know that he dated, whatever his definition of dated is.
But who cares? But who cares?
You don't want to hear a song about him and Angela Simmons?
No, I honestly don't even know if I want to hear him rap about anything.
But is that because you're not as fresh as him is? As him is? Or whatever that song is?
No. But who needs that? Do the fans need that? I mean...
He has fans. I'm assuming. But he says that's what sells. And honestly, if you think about it, if nothing else, you're going to at least listen to whatever song he got about Keisha Cole. I ain't going to lie.
I'm not.
I'm going to listen. I'm going to see what he going to say. But, yeah.
Maybe because I don't care about her either, really. I mean, not in a bad way, but...
She's just not at the top of your list.
Yeah,
But, yeah, he's in talks of doing that album. But he's also talked about doing other albums, too, and... Where are they? So this could just be another publicity stunt just to keep his name out there. But yeah,
I guess he ain't getting enough money from them pictures he took with them do-rags.
You know what? Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, new album, Letter to My Exes, to be determined. What? Anyways.
So your girl finna knock you over the top of the head one more again at the top of the year.
I can't stand her beautiful, amazing, talented, creative self. Yeah, Beyonce, not only is she doing another Ivy Park release, which honestly, I shouldn't be surprised.
It's at the top of the year.
I really shouldn't be surprised.
Y'all out here with y'all little steamy jimmy.
But then it's Icy Park. She's calling it Icy Park, which the pictures, the little teaser, it's white. There may be some pink in there.
Got your boy Goo-Wop in there.
Mr. Roderick Davis, the East Atlanta Santa, the drip god, because he walk on water. Gucci Mane LaFleur is in the promo for it. So how can I not So you know what? I'm just going to first of all be as a senior Texas regional leader of the Beehive for many years now. Stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So I am prepared, loosely prepared for whatever may come. Because at the end of the day, by the time the pre-sale comes and we actually check out on the website, you get whatever Beyonce tells you you're gonna get. You could get everything that you had in your cart. You could get none of it and have to rethink your entire idea. And I've had both, and I have been satisfied each time. So Beyonce literally said, "This is a stick up," and we were like, "Girl, you can have it anyways." So I'm ready for it.
I'm gonna tell you, I ain't never really cared. I mean, I guess that's harsh. I mean, I think it's interesting to see people go crazy over these clothes. But to see Gucci in it, it made me be like, well, shit. Well, maybe I.
And that's because Beyonce is the true fucking GOAT. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to bring these niggas in, so guess what I'm going to do? Radrick, let me holler at you for a minute. Because you can't tell me Gucci don't look fly as fuck in that promo. Yeah. You can't tell me he don't.
Clean.
And it's all white, too. You know what they say? You can't wear all white if your white be looking dingy. I mean, so...
If you spit barbecue sauce on it, you might as well just go and throw that bitch in the trash.
You don't eat barbecue sauce. You eat caviar when you wear all white. Or whatever the fuck they eat. I mean, I'm still going to eat ribs, but I'm going to be careful. Yeah, but yeah, so it is what it is. I'm just going to have to... I'm going to live in Adidas and Ivy Park for the rest of my life. And that's the only time I will buy clothes is when Beyonce tells me it is time for me to buy clothes. So yes, stay tuned because I'm doing a photo shoot in the Icy Park.
So talk to me about the Salt and Pepper movie.
Man, you know,
no Spinnerella.
I'm not gonna. She was there. She made a guest appearance. The actress made a guest appearance. It's funny because I had forgot about it until my sister mentioned it to me. Because for some reason I was thinking, the Wendy Williams movie was on my mind, but I forgot about the Salt and Pepper one. We don't really watch cable like that, so we wouldn't have really seen promo for it. And so she was like, "Oh yeah, the Salt and Pepper movie comes out this weekend," and so it's like, "Oh shit." I grew up knowing very little. I was born in 84, so I knew of Salt and Pepper, but right. I wasn't right there with the shit, pushing it with everybody else. I remember the video, and I remember being young as fuck, doing the push-it dance, and that's it. So I was like, well, let me see if I learned something from the movie. Let me watch it. First of all, I know the 80s hair was bad, but those wigs were terrible.
I mean...
They were like, it literally looked like someone went to the Dollar Tree and got a mop and spray painted it to make it look like some braids.
But I ain't gonna lie, real shit, if you look at pictures of them like in real life, like they shit really kind of look like that in real life.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's because...
Like old dirty mop, somebody put coffee on it.
Because we're watching it... Not that somebody mopped up a coffee stain and put it on that girl's head. No. But other than that, I mean... the fact that she was like, "Hey, light skin," and I'm like, "But y'all the same color. Y'all both look like y'all wear Pancake 35."
Now I don't know if this will be a spoiler if you don't know who's. I mean, if you don't know who Salt and Pepper is and you don't know who their story is, then you probably didn't watch the movie.
What spoiler can you give based off of what the movie talks about?
I just want to put it out there. It was nothing in it that we didn't already know.
And I guess when it comes to what do they call biopics?
Yeah.
There, of course, biopics, however y'all want to say it, tomato, spaghetti. It's like, you're going to see some stuff or see more details, or you expect to see more details of things, situations you already knew about or heard about, and get,
like
confirmation.
Rumors
confirmed.
Yeah.
But you also kind of hope to get an insight on some juicy stuff. Well, okay, what new information are we going to get? I didn't get any of that. And I was a little disappointed. I kind of wanted to learn something for one.
That was my thing. Like, I love watching movies like that because, like, I want to know. Because I'm curious and I want to know what is it about these people that I don't know. And there was nothing in that movie that I was like, okay, check. But
it ain't nothing a Google search could have done.
Yeah, but they didn't talk about the reality show.
No, and I was really upset about that because I actually fucked with the reality show, the little one that they had with VH1 or whatever. But they never talked about that. It's like they went from them being... They didn't even do like the En Vogue song. Like, What a Man. I mean, not What a Man. What a Man.
Was it? Oh, yeah.
They didn't even talk about that.
We ain't got the rights to that. They couldn't... They ain't got the money for that.
And that's...
En Vogue. That's En Vogue song, too. Or do they?
Maybe, but they didn't even talk about them. Like, and then the fact that they were so hung up on Kid and Play and Martin and Sears. We saw more of the Sears call center than anything else in the movie.
No, they talk more about Martin, Kid and Play,
Yeah,
and all of them than they did Spinderella.
You know what?
We see Martin do stand up.
The same jokes.
And we was like, hey, this Spinderella, she gonna be y'all new DJ. And we never heard her say another thing other than, hey, y'all.
That baby got an easy check. That was an easy check for her. But that's right. They did. Martin and all of them did have more. Oh, yeah, that was rude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, y'all check it out and let us know what you think. But I don't fuck with it. That's my official rating.
But I want to say, if you cut your cable and you got your Netflix and you got your Hulu, yo, protect your head because them niggas trying to hit you.
Man, I just saw this. So Netflix is going up to what? $17.99 a month?
Yeah.
17 whole dog. That's almost a dub a month.
Man, when it used to be like $7.99?
It used to be $7.99 a month.
Damn,
now I'm not gonna lie, Bridgerton was good. The Night Stalker, that was really good.
Oh yeah, boy. If you ain't seen The Night Stalker, you gotta watch.
You know what? I will give it to Netflix. I like documentaries, but a documentary has to really hold me. And Netflix has come out with some fire documentaries lately. So, but damn, do I gotta pay $20 a month, almost $20 a month for that?
Hulu knocking you over the head right now too.
Hulu got the live. They got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah,
So you could easily add up to more than a cable bill with Hulu.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, $17.99 a month. When does that start?
Probably start.
Well, for most of y'all niggas, y'all are stealing somebody's Netflix anyway. Start taking payments. Tell people they got to
at least kick in like $2 or $3.
Oh, I said $5.
I mean, $5 is
whatever,
nice.
Your price is your price. But I mean, at least get you like a Whataburger, some fries and a shake or something.
At least come to my house and sit on my couch and then say hi to me.
Distance.
Oh yeah, you can't do that no more. Damn,
Just
but stay your ass at home.
Cash at me $2-3, but yeah, almost $20 a month. I know it's $17.99 a month, but that's $20 to me. Once you get over 15, that's $20.
Yeah, it's a dub.
So they better come out with some fire content. I mean, every time they go up, they do try to kick it up a notch. So hopefully we can get some real good movies out of this.
Probably.
So we'll see.
So it's almost February.
Yup.
So what are you thinking we're gonna do?
What are we gonna do for what?
For the month of love.
Oh, you mean as far as the show?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we're gonna have a relationship series. We're gonna talk about, is Valentine's Day even really worth it? As far as just the actual holiday, we're gonna talk about being choosy lovers. We have a couple of different topics, so definitely check us out for our relationship series in February. That's gonna be a good time. Good time. People like relationship stuff. Like Bow Wow said.
I mean,
so that's why he got to sing a song, rap about Keisha Cole in The Gap.
I don't never know the words of that song.
The only reason I knew what song you were singing is about what dance you were just doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, obviously y'all know what dance I was doing because
that song slaps. I don't care what anybody says. I still Harlem Shake too.
It ain't nothing slap about Bow Wow except for them do rags. Satin.
You know what?
So what's on your mind for the week?
So this show idea actually was brought to us by one of our fans, one of our loyal listeners. Is your partner making or breaking you?
Hey, shaking and breaking.
So some people don't think about that. So when we say, making you or breaking you, what are some things you think about? Like I think about, does your partner encourage you?
Yeah.
Do they support you? And it doesn't necessarily have to be financial support, or moral support, emotional support. Do they rock with you? Do they motivate you? Because sometimes, especially if you have your own small business, or just in your everyday work, you may want to go for a promotion or some type of special recognition.
Are they your cheerleader?
Are they your cheerleader? Are they your hype man? Are they your hype woman?
Is they the Flavor Flav of your life?
Wait.
I mean, because
technically he's a hype man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The early Flavor Flav, not the one that we've been dealing with.
Not lately. The burnt cat man.
No.
Cat man.
That will never get old. People call him a burnt cat because that's exactly what he looks like. But yeah, do they? Because my thing is, and I know anybody that knows us personally,
right?
Know that I am always the head of your fan club because I am the fan. I'm always gonna toot your horn, toot, motherfucker. And you do the same for me. And so, does your partner do that for you? Also, are your basic needs being met? What do you require in a relationship? Just you personally, just a couple of just random things.
Me personally, I think the biggest thing that I need is physical touch. I'm a touch and feel
your love
kind of
language,
person.
of course.
Yeah, and I need somebody that can kind of call me on my shit and let me know when I'm wrong, but do it in a way that don't be like beating a nigga over the top of the head.
Tell me I'm wrong, but lick on me and touch me
but hold me gently and tell me, whisper sweet nothings and tell me why I'm wrong. So you
want me to hold you in my mammy bosom and be like, baby,
you fucked up again.
You forgot to take the trash out.
Well, you know what?
You keep fucking up like that.
I did. I messed that up.
Oh, okay.
See, and look, problem solved. Hey, I know I better take the trash out tomorrow. I'm gonna get knocked in the head again.
Exactly. So yeah, definitely. Like for example, one of mine is I like attention. I can be clingy.
Yeah.
Clingy. Shout out to the clingy girls out there. And if I feel like you're ignoring me, especially if you're not, if I'm really trying to tell you about something, explain my day, or even if I'm just having a moment where I just need you at that time and you don't make that time for me, then I feel some type of way. So,
but what you also have to kind of be leery of when it comes to a partner, right, is one that will build you up, but never really want you to be on equal footing.
Yeah, kind of like, oh yeah, I want you to go ahead and go for that promotion. Oh, don't ask for that much though.
I want
if he gets this much money, then he's.
I want you to do well, but I don't want you to do good.
Yeah, or I don't want you to do better than me.
Yes,
I want to be the top dog in the relationship, and that's a topic for another day about women who may make more than their partner or the power that they hold because of the income that they make. But that's a story for another day. But yeah, you definitely want to stay away from that because I will admit I have been in some previous relationships where I'm like, this dude don't really want to. He acts like he want to see me do well, but not too well.
Yeah,
and it makes you sit there and be like, "What?" And it's funny because a lot of times you don't even realize it until it's too late. And then you think back and you're like, wait, they've been like cock blocked for the longest time.
And you don't see it because you thinking that this person is rocking with you.
And they're probably a master manipulator in how they can talk to you and this and that. But it's okay. We got to know you need to stay to this and don't do that and don't make any waves and all that.
And it's funny you say like making waves because that's kind of when I realized when I first started going to therapy that I was probably going to the right place. Is because people was telling me, hey man, I feel like you leaving me behind because you just going over here and you not telling me everything. Then I feel like you doing something sneaky. You're like, wait a minute, I'm trying to get myself well. What do you mean? I'm trying to get better.
The whole point is me getting better. How you gonna get mad at me for going to the doctor? At the end of the day, it's like, how are you gonna get mad at me for going to the doctor and trying to do something for myself? So yeah, definitely, if those needs aren't being met and you don't feel like they're actually supporting you, that your partner may be breaking. Also, is your relationship treated as a priority? What if you already have plans? And then next thing you know, your partner's dropping plans to go hang out with their homeboys or their homegirls.
Hey, I'm going over there with Casey because we finna go have a Madden tournament.
And then you sitting here like, but we always watch The Bachelor on Monday night or whatever the fuck y'all be doing.
I only watch it because you like it, but we finna go play Madden.
Or just period as far as like, I don't know, like phone calls, just not checking in throughout the day, or just anything that your partner may want to do, or as far as like spending that quality time and being together and the other person just doesn't take it serious.
Especially if that's something that your partner actually requires or you require.
Yes.
Like if you need or you love that attention to just throughout the day, you just want to have a little chit chat. Like you want to talk, you want to bullshit.
Yes.
And then you have a partner who may not care to do that, and you could be the furthest thing in their mind, while you're away. And you may kind of sort of feel kind of way. You have to understand that's just the person you with, or you have to find a person that's going to give you exactly what it is that you need.
And a lot of times I don't want to speak for all women. I can't speak for men at all, but I don't want to speak for all women. But as a woman, if there were any reason for me to want to step out, I don't have FYI. But if there were a reason, it would be because there's something I'm currently lacking. And 9 times out of 10, women, we communicate it a lot. We talk about it. We tell you what we want or what we're missing. And if we're not getting it, someone is going to give it to us. Same thing with men. I'm not saying men can't have the same thing. I'm just saying, again, speaking as a woman. So, especially women, I know this sounds bad, but we want to be put on a pedestal. We want to be like, hey, no, that is my queen. That's how we want you to look at us. You don't have to say it like that, but we want to feel like we are the most important thing in your life. And if you treat me like I'm an option, or you would literally rather go hang with your friends than spend basic time with me, that's a problem.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Okay.
How does one sit a person down to say, hey man, hey, you just ain't doing what I need. This is what I need from you. I love you and I want to be with you. This is what I need. How do you think the conversation should be approached?
Well, one, just to backtrack, I feel like the type of relationship that your requirements, that kind of thing needs to be kind of talked about during like the dating phase. Now, if that's past and all of a sudden you realize, I really like this person, but they're failing at this point, or there's an area of opportunity for this, then I would just tell them, just be like, hey, it is what it is. If you can let a person inside of your vagina, if you can stick your penis inside of someone, you can tell them about your fucking feelings. I don't see why some people feel like they can't communicate how they feel, but they can literally be inside the most intimate parts of someone. So if you're feeling a certain way, then tell them, because a lot of the time, if they don't know that they're doing it and they really fuck with you, they're not going to have a problem making sure that you're happy. Yeah. Or if it's to their
especially
ability.
If it's not intentional.
It's different if you're like, well, you never text me throughout the day, and your partner is running like $1 million corporation and they literally don't have a lot of time in the day, but people make time for what they want to make time for.
Yeah.
So at least give that person the opportunity to fix, and I hate saying fix, but to work on what would be better for the relationship as far as you guys' happiness, than to just not say anything.
But as you said too, it's also an element of being reasonable.
Yes.
Just like you said, like if you know your person, the person that you with is a doctor and they do brain surgery all day, and you mad that they didn't text you in like 4 hours, you have to understand, maybe something went wrong.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You just kind of have to.
And then also you have to think about it. Well, were they really doing this when we were just in the little courting stage? Because you have rose-colored glasses. When you think back, you're like, you know what? They never really did do that. They were always big. Then you can't be surprised. But again, even if as long as they're making you feel like you're a priority, then I feel like there's room to work on some stuff. But you definitely don't want to feel like you're an option. Your partner should feel like you're a happy place. So you should. I definitely don't want to be with someone who feels like they're obligated to be with me for whatever reason. I know especially a lot of men. Some women do it too. We need to stay together because of the kids, or we have this house together, or, I'm so involved with the family and we've been together for 20 years. And so I don't want no one to be with me just because, we've been together. So, why not? No, if you don't love me like that, then leave.
And I've been the person that take the long drive home just to try to kill time.
I've been the one sitting in the driveway crying and taking the long way home, going to the store. Oh, well, Walmart didn't have this, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Target, and just taking forever to get home.
But please be asleep when I get there.
It's sad when the worst part of your day is when you have to go home. So I definitely understand that. So please do not ever feel like you need to stay with someone because you're obligated to them. I know people say, oh, kids, we have kids together. You will not be the only person that is divorced or has a baby daddy, baby father, and y'all aren't together and y'all are co-parenting.
Yeah, going home shouldn't feel like hell.
No, because that's home. Y'all know I'm big about your peace, protecting your peace. Your home should be your happy place, and whoever's in it. So if every time you go home, you're like, hey, this nigga is sitting on the couch playing this PS4 again.
Yeah, your boy, they're playing that man again.
Then... No, a conversation needs to be had, a reevaluation of the relationship, something. So, also another big thing with me, if you're in a relationship with someone, you have to feel like you can actually be your true self.
Yeah.
We all have to put on a mask, and not just the little face coverings to protect yourself from COVID, but we all have to put on different masks as far as when we're at work. I have to be work Jay. When I'm with my friends, I'm friend Jay. When I'm with family, I'm sister, daughter, Annie Jay. Ain't Shay Shay, whatever they call me. When you go home or when you're with your person, you should be able to be
Yeah.
unfiltered,
Whatever that is.
whatever that is. Now, I mean, of course, we all have our sides where we're like, oh, I don't know if I want them to see all of that. But you need to be your true self, because if you can be who you genuinely are around the person that you genuinely love, and they're being who they genuinely are around you, that shit is the best.
And you both love exactly who each other are.
And it's funny because that's how you find out little things about the other person, because you're not afraid to talk about what you like or what you may be interested in or what happened or just some random fact about yourself. Because I mean, I feel like we are our authentic selves around each other,
right.
And we still learn stuff about each other.
Now, if you just don't want to come home because they spread their butt cheeks and fart, that's very reasonable, and you should probably find you somebody that don't do that.
Unless that is what you like.
Unless you like that kind of thing, but I'm just saying,
not shaming.
If you're not happy with people doing that, then you probably shouldn't come home.
How did we get to butt cheeks? And
I don't know. I just thought it was.
Are you
weird.
speaking from experience?
No.
He's a lying ass.
And I'm not with him, so yeah. But coming home should be, like you said, should be your place of peace. Like it should be just like if you're single, and you know what I mean. But if you come home and your house is just nice, clean, and quiet, that's how it should be every day. That's how you want to come home, unless you just a pigsty.
Or unless you thrive in chaos and you got 10 kids and 12 baby daddies.
And that's your peace.
But also, so when it comes to evaluating like your relationship and you're like, okay, I don't know if my partner is making me, I feel like this relationship is breaking me. What are some things that you can do? Of course, like we said, you can bring up, the topic or the situation. Talk to your partner. There's even games where, because I know some couples that really don't know a lot about each other other than they like each other and they like to fuck each other. There are games out there like the conversation games, and where it lists like different questions, deep questions to ask your partner, things that you may not even think of to talk about. Also, you could do a quick Google search of some intimate questions to ask, but there's different like relationship couples games, learning each other's love language so you can understand how they process certain acts of service and, words of gratitude and things like that. Also therapy. I mean, if you can't communicate or, with the person that you're with, if you're not happy with the person that you're with, maybe you need to evaluate why you're even in that relationship in the first place with yourself.
Or even look at it a different way, or look at therapy like, not saying that you are already a bad communicator, but maybe the way that you communicate just don't relate well to that person.
So you need to
maybe
twist it up.
Going to therapy will help you be an effective communicator to the person that you want to be with. Maybe that person just don't understand exactly what it is you need.
Exactly.
So you kind of have to help them make you, because sometimes people don't understand other people because they're so locked into themselves.
And everybody communicates different and receives information differently. So you kind of have to figure out. And plus, women and men are already completely different. When you guys are little, y'all get cars and trucks and y'all make noises. But what do we get? Dolls, and we're talking to them, and we get telephones and shit like that. So we're used to talking. You can't not have a woman talk. Versus men are like, look, is we going or is we not?
Yeah.
Is it up? Is it down? Yes or no? Like, few words is possible. So definitely therapy. It doesn't necessarily have to be couples therapy. It could be individual therapy. Talking to someone, a mental health professional, to see if you need to adjust how you're communicating or just adjust how you're looking at relationships in general.
And again, also talk to that person about therapy. Yes, they may not go, and that's not a bad thing if they don't go, but it'll also help you learn to better deal with that person as well. Yep. But try to get them to go. You don't have to go together.
People who don't go to therapy.
You don't have to go together.
No.
I'm a big advocate about not going together.
I feel like you don't need to go together as a couple. You don't have to. I mean, you can, but I feel like individual therapy is first on the list because you got to understand yourself before you can try to understand somebody else. Okay, so again, we're not, licensed therapists or mental health professionals. These are just two niggas with an opinion. So, think about some of the things we said. Look at your own personal relationship and, think, is my partner making or breaking me? Because the right relationship can do leaps and bounds for not only your confidence, your self-esteem, your just overall peace. So, So take some inventory. Take a look at your relationship.
Take a little stock.
Take some stock in your relationship.
Take stock.
I can't believe we're doing this right now. The accent is horrible, so please forgive me. I don't want my people over there in England to be like, canceled. No, it's just a joke. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry. So, yes, is your partner making or breaking you?
And just make sure that you're not breaking nobody.
Yeah, don't break nobody. Please don't.
So talk to me. We got any petty words of wisdom this week?
Always petty words of wisdom. And it's actually a hood translation of a well-known saying. Don't listen to what he say and she say. Pay attention to what he do and she do. Or does. However you like to say it.
Okay.
So again, kind of like actions speak louder than words. People will tell you they support you and they, will do this and this and that for you. But when it actually comes down to it, who's really there for you? What do their actions say? So that's all. Just kind of pay attention to people. Your partner can tell you, I love you, and I'll go talk to the lady, and we're going to make this work. But are they actually putting in the work?
You said don't listen to what he and she say.
But pay attention to what he and she do.
I mean, because niggas going to talk.
They going to talk. Anybody can talk a good game. You go try to buy a car, they're going to talk a good game. And then you find out that car is all the lemons and some limes. So...
Did I tell you I worked for a company where this dude, they found out that he forged his master's degree? Like, he had been working there like 3 or 4 years.
What?
And they, his son, rose up in the ranks of the company. And, they had been there a minute. And they had, and they found out, he had bells of, millions and millions of dollars. Because he forged his master's degree.
So when they found out, did he still have a job?
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, no. I mean, embezzlement aside, I was just wondering, if they found out, you're not really qualified, do they let you go or?
Oh yeah, they walked him out. They called security and everything. Oh. But I'm just saying, the reason I say that is because people will say anything. People will talk a good game.
Oh yeah, because everybody out here is winging it. I'm telling y'all, no one has the manual to this shit. Everybody is winging it. I'm sorry, I'll go off on a tangent on that. Nobody really knows shit.
Nah, you can.
Everybody's winging it. Everybody.
So. I want to also say, before we get out of here today, there's going to be some changes coming to the show.
Change? I don't know a song. Go ahead.
I say at the end of this series is probably going to mark the end of our first official season.
Our first season. There I go again. Our first season. Oh.
Yeah. And then season with finale. That, it's going to be some little.
Some changes.
It's going to be a little working into working.
Same show, new shit.
Yeah.
The same show.
Yeah, same show. We ain't changing nothing. We still gonna do what we do.
Same meat, different packaging.
Right.
Something like that. I don't know. I can't come up with a good one right now. Lady Hennessy will not let me be creative.
So for now, you can still find us at www.podpage.com/JNHater.
Yes. And all the interwebs. Facebook, Instagram, JNHater. Also, you can find us on Clubhouse. I am at JMac.
And I'm at Hater.
Anything else?
That's about it. You got any other parting words?
I do not. As always, thank you for listening. Shout out to Indonesia. We're in the top 100 podcasts in Indonesia. We can't forget our people out there. We're going to come visit and say what's up. But other than that, thank you guys for listening. And always protect your peace.